Since the COVID-19 emergency put a lot of people out of their jobs, millions and millions of Americans have filed for unemployment benefits. Around 40% of these workers earn more while unemployed than going back to work. Will this be the new normal? Is unemployment really going to be better than getting back to work? Welcome to Financial Pay Dirt, where you'll learn about the best and most interesting topics on YouTube. In this video, we are looking at current situation where unemployment appears to pay better than working. What caused this to happen? Payouts of $600 per week in unemployment benefits as part of a $2.2 trillion coronavirus stimulus bill was approved by the Congress in March. Under the CARES Act, any eligible unemployed person will receive both regular unemployment benefits from the state and an additional $600 per week from the federal government from April 5th until July 31st, 2020. So as long as you qualify for state benefits, you get the extra $600 added to your weekly pay. If you were a lower wage earner, it's possible you can be making more money than when you were employed. The extra $600 a week is equivalent to earning $15 an hour for a 40-hour work week. If you add this to the minimum state unemployment benefit of $182, you'll get $782, which is the equivalent of $19.55 an hour for 40 hours. What a big difference! On the other hand, for the highest wage earners who have lost their jobs, they could be receiving the state maximum, which is $504 a week, plus the $600 bonus, or $1,104 a week. That's the equivalent of $27.60 an hour for 40 hours. Wow! This boost in benefits was designed to help cover the pay for Americans who lost their jobs due to coronavirus. It was done since traditional unemployment benefits alone only cover a small percentage of lost wages. The stimulus package aims to speed relief across an economy that has been greatly affected by the pandemic, which has resulted to an economic shutdown of non-essential businesses. Small business owners are worried that workers might not return to work when asked, because of the difference in what they're earning while working as compared to being unemployed. But Rob Basso, the chief executive of Associated Human Capital Management in Plainview, said that it's important to remember the short-lived nature of the aid. They will only enjoy the benefits until the end of July, so they need to get back to work to earn money. People should understand that employment will always be better than unemployment, because not only would you have a sense of accomplishment after you get your paycheck, but also because you'd get to improve yourself as an individual. You'd get the sense of being valued, since there is a business who won't be able to function without you. And finally, because you learn a lot of things that you can use for self-growth and development. The real question is this: do small business owners need to pay these low-wage workers more, or do they need to develop their skills to get better pay? A model workplace is where an employee gets paid based on his or her performance. Like if he or she does a great job, then that deserves a high pay. But some small businesses take advantage of good employees and don't pay them the right amount for their hard work. So to solve this problem in the workplace, both sides should adjust. Employees should make sure that they're doing their jobs in the best way possible, and employees should make sure that they pay them in the right amount. For entrepreneurs, they would never pay more than what the job is worth. This is clearly understandable, right? At the end of the day, a salary is like any business expense. It's an investment, and they want to get a performance equivalent to what they're paying. So if you get paid a high amount, then more is expected of you. But how should business owners really set salaries? Number 1, according to the job position. In determining the salary scale, assess the value of the position. Create a detailed description of the job that outlines all expected duties and responsibilities, the formal job title, the time commitment, and other pertinent information. Think critically about the value that the worker will provide for the business. Here are some of the questions that should be answered. How much time and energy would you think they need to get the job done themselves? What would they expect to be paid? What level of experience and certifications are necessary to get the job done? Correctly assessing the value of the position and the ways in which it will benefit the employer should point them in the direction of ideal employees and the best practices for compensating them. Number 2, based on competition's wages. The salary scale should be competitive. By researching the median pay for a given position, they'll be able to forecast what an employer will expect to make. Researching wages can also indicate whether or not the business will be able to sustain the salary for the position, while providing valuable insight about how qualifications, experience levels, and education influence salary. Number 3, negotiation. Though it can sometimes be uncomfortable, employees should be allowed to inquire about their salaries and try to negotiate with their employers. To have employees who routinely perform exceptional work, it's important that they feel sufficiently compensated for their worth and comfortable discussing their growth. Being flexible during negotiations and meeting the employees halfway will more often than not result in gratitude and appreciation that inspires above-average performance and employee loyalty. On the other hand, how should employees perform in work to get better pay? Number 1. Keep track of your accomplishments. You need to be proactive in keeping track of your work accomplishments. While your manager may see your work ethic, they most likely are not keeping track of all the good work that you do. Write down big accomplishments or milestones within your job and stay organized. When you have these ready to go, you have an arsenal of items to share during performance reviews. Or you can send them to management as weekly updates of highlights from the past week. You'll need to get on your company's radar in some way that shows your value. This way, you'll have more leverage to make more money or ask for more. Also, if you end up looking for a new job, you'll have some nice highlights for your resume to shine. Number 2. Learn new skills. You may have to teach yourself additional skills outside of your job. This can be doing things on your own, taking certificates, or paying for some online classes. Find ways to learn, read, or take a course to improve your knowledge. For example, if you're in digital marketing, there are a few free online certificates that can enhance your knowledge that are from reputable names. This can add some value immediately to your worth and also enable you to learn more. Also, look at what you still need to learn in your job position. Maybe the reason why you're not getting a raise is because your manager can see something lacking in your performance. Find out where you're missing some skills or experience and do something about this. Number 3. Ask for a raise. If you are sure that you're doing your best in your job, then you can definitely stand your ground and ask for a raise. Maybe your manager is just waiting for you to open the topic up, but you'll never know until you try. If you have your accomplishments, salary research, and are prepared, it doesn't hurt to just ask and show some of your intel. There are managers who will work with you on compensation if you prove your value in case. Employers and employees should work together for the betterment of the business. We can't expect a business to prosper if the employees aren't happy with their jobs, and if the employers can't see the return in the salary that they're paying. That's it, guys. You just found out everything you need to know about why unemployment appears to pay better than working. Did you learn something new? Let us know below. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, let us know by dropping a comment and hitting the like and subscribe button. Also turn on your bell notification so you don't miss out on our future videos. See you next time.